everybody. My name is Miss Emma. You might know me from the library. I'm one of the children's librarians. We are here today for story time. Do you guys know what we're going to talk about today? Yes, we are going to talk all about kindergarten today and what you guys need to know before you go. All right, so normally when I do these story times in person, we go around the circle and we introduce ourselves, we say our names, and we share one thing or maybe a couple of things that we are super awesome at. So if you are watching today, if you're on Facebook, you can have your grown-up write in the comments something that you are super awesome at so that we can all share. What I'm gonna do is I'll share something that I'm super awesome at and give you guys some time to think. So, like I said before, my name is Miss Emma and I am super awesome at reading. How about you? I can't wait to read all of your answers in just a little bit. Okay, so to get ready for story time, I just want you to close your eyes for just a minute. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Can you do that one more time for me? Nice and loud and let it out. Okay, stretch your arms up all the way and just wiggle and wiggle your body if you need to get those out, okay? And when you're ready, one more time, deep breath in and let it out. And you can open your eyes if you haven't already. All right, you guys. So, one of the things that you need to know for kindergarten and something that we also do in story time is some rules. Sometimes we just have very simple rules so that everybody can get along nicely. So can you tell me what is one rule that you think you might need to know for kindergarten and also for story time? Yes, we raise our hands. So raising our hands is just something that we do if we want to tell the teacher something or if we want to talk while someone else is talking. It shows the teacher that you have something that you want to add. So we do that you'll do that in kindergarten, and you also do that in story time. All right, is there another rule that you think you might need to know for kindergarten? Yes. We need to be good listeners. That's part of raising your hand. What's another rule that we might need to know for kindergarten? Yes, keep your hands to yourself. That is a good rule. All right, guys, I think we are ready for our first story. Okay, everybody, so our first story is going to be The Pigeon Has to Go to School by Mo Willems. Are you ready? All right, so pay attention because I might have some questions for you after our story is finished. All right, here we go. This is... Wait! Don't read that title. The Pigeon Has to Go to School. Words and pictures by Mo Willems. Too late, rats. Why do I have to go to school? I already know everything. Go on, ask me a question. Any question. Do we think that the pigeon knows everything? Ask him a question. Well, I know almost everything. Does school start in the morning? Because you know what I'm like in the morning. I wish I was a little chicken, a little itty bitty, not going to school baby, wavy pigeon. So cute. What if I don't like school? What if I really don't like it? What if I really, really don't like it? What if the teacher doesn't like pigeons? Oh no. And the stuff. What about all the stuff? There is so much stuff to learn. What if I learn too much? My head might pop off. I'm scared. What will happen at school? What if there is math? Why does the alphabet have so many letters? Reading can be hard with one big I. What about lunch? What will the other birds think of me? Will finger paint stick to my feathers? What's up with those heavy backpacks? I'm a fragile bird. The unknown stresses me out, dude. There should be a place to practice these things with experts to help you, and books and classrooms and other birds to work and play with. Maybe a playground? Oh, that is school. Well, how am I supposed to get there anyway? What is that? Step aside. I'm coming through. The pigeon has to go to school. The end. So that was The Pigeon Has to Go to School by Mo Willems. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Now, I did say I was going to ask you a question, so I want you to think. The pigeon mentioned some things that kids might have to learn at school. Do you remember what any of those things were? If you do, go ahead and take a second and maybe put them in the comments so we can see what your answers are. I'll give you a minute to do that. Okay, so a couple of the things that the pigeon mentioned was learning to listen, counting, learning letters, and doing art. These are all things that you might and probably will be doing in kindergarten. Okay, so we just learned a few things that you will probably need to know for kindergarten. So today we're going to talk about 4 different things that you need to know for kindergarten. What do you think one of those things is? That's right, your ABCs, the alphabet. It's okay if you don't know the whole thing yet. You'll definitely learn and you'll definitely know the whole thing by the end of kindergarten. In the meantime, you can practice your ABCs by singing the alphabet. Let's go ahead and sing the alphabet together. All right, are you ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Great job, you guys. I bet you were all singing beautifully at home. And don't worry if you mess up. Again, if you If you're not sure of some of the letters, you can slow it down, and you'll definitely know all of your letters and your alphabet by the end of kindergarten. Okay, so we just went over our alphabet. What is something else you think you might need to know for kindergarten? That's right, your numbers. I want you to go ahead and think really carefully. What number can you count up to? Is it 10? Maybe 20? 50? 100? How high can you count? Can you leave that number in the comments for me? I'll take a look later. All right, let's give it a try. We're gonna try a little rhyme to help us remember our numbers and counting 1 through 10. Are you guys ready? All right, here we go. We're gonna start with 1. I'm gonna say the rhyme. So 1 is run for fun and count to 1. And you're gonna say 1. Okay, let's try this. Ready? Run for fun and count to 1.
1.
Cap your glue and count to 2.
1, 2.
Climb a tree and count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Touch the floor and count to 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stretch up high and count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's all sit and count to 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Look up to heaven and count to 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sit up straight and count to 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Everyone's fine, so count to 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Before we start again, let's count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great job counting, everybody. Now I think it's time to read our next story. All right, guys, our next story is going to be Look Out Kindergarten, Here I Come by Nancy Carlson. Look Out Kindergarten, Here I Come by Nancy Carlson. This is Henry. Wake up, dear, said Henry's mom. It's the first day of kindergarten. Oh boy, let's go, said Henry. He had been getting ready for this day all year. Not so fast, said his mom. First, you need to wash up and get dressed. So Henry brushed his teeth the way his dentist had shown him, and he washed behind his ears. Then he buttoned his shirt, he snapped his jeans, and almost tied his shoes. Okay, I'm all ready for kindergarten, said Henry. Not so fast, said his mom. First, you need a good breakfast. So Henry ate 3 pancakes and a bowl of fruit and drank a big glass of milk. Now I'm ready to go, said Henry. Not so fast, said his mom. You still need to pack up your supplies. So Henry packed pencils and scissors and crayons and paper and glue, an apple and a photo of his mom and dad in case he got lonely. Now I'm ready, said Henry. What do you think we'll do first? Asked Henry. Do you think we'll paint? Sure you will, said his mom, just like at home. Good, said Henry. What else will we do? You'll probably learn your ABCs, said his mom. Okay, you guys, we talked about that. Hey, I already know the letters in my name, said Henry. What will we do after that? You'll sing songs and play games. And you might practice counting, said his mom. Guys, we also talked about that. 1, 2, 3 flowers, said Henry. I can count to 10 because we practice counting with buttons. What comes next? You'll make fun things in arts and crafts, and you'll read stories. But I can't read, said Henry. That's okay, said his mom. You'll start by listening. Reading comes later. Here we are, said Henry's mom. It's so big, said Henry. What if I get lost? Remember, we found your room and your cubby at kindergarten roundup, said his mom, but you can always ask a teacher for help. When Henry got to his room and saw lots of new faces, he said, I want to go home. Why don't you come in and look around, said his teacher, Miss Bradley. So Henry looked around. He saw the art corner, he saw letters, and he saw numbers that he knew. He saw a bookcase full of books, and he met a new friend to play with. Well, what do you think? Asked Henry's mom. I think I might stay for a while, Mom, said Henry. Because kindergarten is going to be fun. The end. That was Look Out Kindergarten, Here I Come by Nancy Carlson. Okay, you guys, so we just talked about our ABCs and we talked about counting, and then you saw in the book that we just read that those are a couple of the things that Henry will learn in kindergarten. So what are 2 more things that you think you might need to know for kindergarten? Yes, your colors. You might need to know some colors before you go to kindergarten. All right, we're gonna do a little activity and you're gonna help me sort the colors of the rainbow. Here we go.
You guys, my rainbow is all scrambled up. Can you help me put it back in order? Do we know our rainbow colors? We start with red. Yes, red. What comes next? Orange. Yes, orange comes next. Okay, what is our next color? Yellow. Yep, let's add our yellow. What color comes next? That's right, green. Let's add our green to our rainbow. Okay, what color comes next? Blue. Yes, blue. This might be tricky. What color comes next? Not purple, it's indigo. And last but not least, we have purple. There we go. That's our whole rainbow. Can we do all the colors in order? Let's try. Ready? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Wait, remember? We have this color, indigo. So it's blue, indigo, and violet. And that is our rainbow.
You guys did a great job with that rainbow. Now, there's one more thing you might need to know before you go to kindergarten. What do you think that is? Your shapes. Yes, you might need to know some shapes for kindergarten. All right, so we're gonna do a little rhyme so that we can practice some of our shapes. Here we go.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake the shapes. What will they be? Here's a circle, just for me. Lots of circles, round and round. Roll them, bounce them all around. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the shapes. What will they be? Here's a square, just for me. Lots of squares, all sides the same. Stack them, join them, play a game. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the shapes. What will they be? Here's a triangle, just for me. Lots of triangles, points and sides. Tip them, tilt them, they make slides. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the shapes. What will they be? Here's a rectangle, just for me. Lots of rectangles, standing tall. Build them, climb them, make a wall. Circle, square, triangle, rectangle. Now what can we do? We can zoom across the room. We can soar. We can roar. We can play with shapes all day. Hooray!
Okay, I hope you guys had fun with that. We are going to read one last story and then we are going to do our craft. So our next story is Your Buffalo Ready for Kindergarten by Audrey Vernick. Is Your Buffalo Ready for Kindergarten by Audrey Vernick. Some people say kindergarten is no place for a buffalo. How crazy is that? Does your buffalo have a backpack? Well, then he's definitely ready for kindergarten. Is he feeling shy? That's okay. It can be hard to start something new, especially when your buffalo will be the only one with horns and a mane. Okay, and a hump. But who can resist that furry face? Is he worried about being the only one who's not good with scissors or the only one afraid of scissors? Begin simply. Have your buffalo hold the scissors. Okay, maybe your buffalo can't cut yet, but maybe most kids aren't the state animal of Oklahoma or pictured on old nickels. Everyone's special in his or her own way. That's the thing you learn in kindergarten. Won't your buffalo just love recess? He may need time to get used to the no grazing rule. And swings may not be for everyone. But schoolyard games are. Some kids are great hiders. Others are good seekers. And your buffalo is the very best hiding spot ever. Finger painting is such fun. Remind your buffalo it's okay to get messy. No true artist stays clean, and you never know what kind of masterpiece those hooves might create. Look at that! Cooperating and taking turns are both very big deals in kindergarten. But your buffalo may sometimes get frustrated, like when someone takes his building blocks or calls him Fluffalo. Another buffalo might be tempted to nudge those kids. But not your buffalo. Remember the hands to yourself rule, right? He'll stop, take a deep breath, and remember the rules for sharing and caring. That's why kindergarten's so great. You learn to get along without using your horns. Snack time! Your buffalo is probably looking forward to sharing treats with a classmate, but he may be the only one who eats grass, then throws it up in his mouth and eats it again. Remember, everyone is special in his or her own way. Your buffalo will want to look sharp on school picture day. Does he have a favorite shirt, suit, tie? It's not always easy for a well-dressed buffalo to stay spiffy. That's okay, as long as he smiles that mighty buffalo smile. Can your buffalo balance on a tightrope? Kidding, he doesn't need to do that unless he's going to clown kindergarten. Sometimes it's hard to decide who to play with or sit next to at story time. This will not be a problem for your buffalo. True, he may be the tiniest bit smelly, but he's so cheerful and friendly, and not to mention warm and cuddly. Anyone who says kindergarten is no place for a buffalo has definitely not met yours. He belongs there. He loves it. In fact, he may never leave. Good luck with that. The end. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was Is Your Buffalo Ready for Kindergarten by Audrey Vernick. Okay, now it's time to do our craft.
Let's move on to the craft portion of our video. If you are watching and you did not register for the grab and go bag, which has all of this program's materials, that's fine. We still have plenty for you. Simply go online and register for one, or you can call the Children's Reference Desk to get yours. You can do the craft anytime. For this craft, you'll need one folder, one glue stick, a pencil, a paper with the printed letter, a bag of paper circles, and maybe a grown-up. Step number 1. For step 1, you have 2 options. For the first option, you might need the help of your grown-up. Using the letter provided, use a pencil and push down really hard as you trace the letter. You only have to do a single line. You won't see it when you're all done with the craft. Be careful when you're pressing down. You might break the tip of the pencil like I did. When you lift up the paper, you should see an indentation or a line in the folder of the letter that you traced. Your second option is not to trace at all. All you need to do is look at the letter for guidance. It's totally up to you. Step number 2. For this step, you'll need the paper circles and your glue stick. All you're going to do is glue the shapes along the outline of your letter until it's completely covered. When it's all done, you should see the first initial of your name. Since my name is Miss Emma, I did an E. And that's it. Now you have a special folder to take with you on your first day of kindergarten.
Thank you guys so much for listening to my stories today. I hope that you learned something new about kindergarten. I hope that you're excited. I just want to say good luck in kindergarten this year. I hope you have so much fun. Be sure to come into the library and tell us all about it. All right, see you later.